Someone on Blue Sky asked me how I come up with my OCs because they seem to be so inspiring. And to be completely frank with you, I do not fucking know. Every OC has been a concept that I've thought about at the dead of night with my insomniac ass, laying awake, trying to find a reason to sleep. But to come across someone finding my OCs intriguing is quite the compliment. So I thought I would have this little chat about the OCs. Crowley. When I created Crowley, I was watching this series. You might have heard of it. It was super popular. It had a pilot with over 1 million views. We waited 4 years. Demon. It's a princess. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up. Yes, Crowley was an OC that was inspired by Aspen Hotel. My mini novel, Skons and Sense, was actually supposed to be Angel's ex-Husker fanfic. But when I began to actually give Crowley personality, I began to etch him out as something very, very different and something I wanted to explore. Being a shapeshifter and being someone who'd been brought back from the dead, how that will work, and it kind of went on from there. But Crowley and Evelyn, which was the original character, who was a throwaway character, well, at the time she wasn't, but later he became a throwaway character because they were supposed to be Angel and Oscar. So how do you get OCs? My personal process is laying it at a night, trying to sleep, writing it down in my Discord, and then I go from there. And honestly, before I knew how to draw properly, which I don't feel like I still do, I didn't really know how to have a face to place the character. So I would just write them. I have a sheet that I could make into a doc and send to everyone if you guys would love that, where I created an OC sheet with character traits, name, background, etc., to kind of lay down what I felt like was the most important parts of my OCs. And whilst I don't do that now anymore, I feel like it could be a very cool thing to do, but then you need to first have an OC idea. So, what do I recommend? I recommend media. Shows like The Amazing Digital Circus, Murder Drones, or if you're less into cartoony or CGI, I don't know what the term is. Watch movies. One of my characters who many seem to like, I don't understand why, Fish, is actually very inspired by zombie flicks.
Hot diggity dog!
By a game called Ina the Dream Barbecue. Her first piece of art was fan art. Fan art is also an alternative way to kind of not only get better at drawing, but also get inspiration. Look at other people's characters, see what they do, shut the fuck up fun, and be inspired by it. Of course, I'm not gonna say create and copy paste the fucking OC. That is death. But I feel like it's okay to say you can be inspired by characters and then create your own. Such as with Sen, I was very inspired by Murder Drones for her personality, whilst her actual antagonistic role was because I wanted to write a book with Cade and I needed an antagonist. And I'm really into Greek mythology at the moment, and was at the time, so Sin was kind of inspired by that as well. There are multiple parts that create an OC, and it can be a simple idea as I want a persona. Create a persona, then think of what they would want to be or look like, or etc. And I hope this video can help you create your own OCs. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And yeah, take care. So much love.